I was on a solo trip in Indonesia and I came back to the Airbnb one night and this kitten appeared out of nowhere and I just fell in love with her immediately. I took her back to my room because obviously I ended up talking to them, and even though they do give her food sometimes, she is really a stray. Like she doesn't really belong to anybody. So for the rest of my trip, she would stay in my room with me. And it was so cute because sometimes I would go out for the day and when I came home at the end of the day, she would be sitting outside my door waiting for me. So this kind of became my routine. She had a swollen belly and I had a feeling that she had worms. So I ended up taking her to the vet while I was there, and they did confirm that she had worms. So we got her all her vaccines, her flea treatment, her worm treatment. Now, obviously I'm on vacation, right? And I'm on the other side of the world. I love this cat, but there's no way I can take her home with me. I already have 2 other cats. But over the course of the week that I spent with her, I just fell more and more in love with this tiny kitten. On the last day of my trip, when I was supposed to check out of the Airbnb, it was time to say goodbye to her, and I couldn't do it. I was just hysterically crying, and I was like, how can I leave this cat? I'm obsessed with her. So I did something that is probably the craziest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I found a way to adopt her. It took a lot of time. We had to wait 3 months because she needed to be at least 6 months to travel. She needed to have all of her vaccines. There's a whole medical process that has to happen. She has to be quarantined for the rabies. It costs a lot of money. It took a lot of time. But 3 months later, she arrived with me in Paris, and now she's part of my family. And you guys, she fits in so seamlessly. She has made quite the entrance here. There's nights where I'm laying in bed with her, looking at her, and I'm like, I cannot believe you're here. I cannot believe you're living with me. But also, of course I can, because I feel like it was kismet. You were meant to be mine. So that's the story of how I adopted Sari. Literally, it is the best thing I've ever done in my life. I would do it again a million times over. If you fall in love with an animal on vacation, maybe you should take it home.